Architecture in a building or the way that city planning is done could all be part of incrementally conditioning us to live in a socialist type of social dynamic. I forget
At the grocery store.
which conspiracy commentator this was because I subscribe to a lot of YouTube channels, but there was one of those guys was talking about that really struck a chord with me. He calls it resource-based mind control. The idea that we're running out of everything, scarcity-based mind control or resource-based mind control. The idea that we're running out of everything, so therefore we have to modify our behavior so that we tread lightly upon the earth. And there's pros and cons with that. I mean, personally, I don't recycle. I mean, I've gone to the dump. Okay, I've seen what it looks like,
Right.
I mean, you have these huge pieces of heavy equipment, and they basically have these giant bins, and they heap things up in the piles, and it's a hodgepodge mixed bag of everything: TVs and VCRs and plastic bottles and plastic bags and like everything. I mean, like I don't recycle because I think that's stupid. Like it should not be incumbent upon the common person to modify their behavior. It should be incumbent upon these corporations that actually manufacture the shit to modify their behavior. You go, if you want to turn off the water, to use a metaphor, you don't like, get a teaspoon and start scooping it up off the bottom of the sink. You turn it off at the tap. So I think these few people that run these corporations need to modify their behavior as opposed to hundreds of thousands of advertising campaigns directed at us. Oh, you must modify your behavior for this. And also, I think the whole green movement is very profit-based motivated. And what I mean by this is quite simply, if there's a perception that there's less of something, the price of it goes up. So there's the monetary incentive right there for the entire green movement. Oh, we're running out of oil. Well, naturally, we have to charge you more money for it. We're running out of water. Naturally, we have to trade you more money for it. We're running out of grain or soybeans or whatever. Naturally, we have to charge you more money for it, don't you know? And like I said, all these strategies, all these advertising campaigns are always at it, are pushed and pointed at the little guy. The common Dick and Jane person at home have to modify their behaviors. But that's completely bass backwards in my humble opinion, because like I said, the manufacturer of these products have the opportunity, if they want to build stuff out of biodegradable materials, they should do it themselves instead of wasting all the damn money to propagandize to us to do something with their garbage after it's already manufactured. I mean, what makes more sense? Change it at the source of manufacturing, or have me try to deal with it with three little bins in the back of my house.
It's
twice a
lot.
week. At
Whole Foods and New Seasons and other places.
Oh,
Yeah,
driving,
it makes them look good because they're recycling, but it's a mind fuck.
Right.
I mean, it literally is a false
Well, that's
sense
just my
of
own personal
security
preference.
and a false sense of personal responsibility for the larger picture. But what I wanted to bring up is going to 24-hour fitness, taking the free pass in the last couple of days, and my experiences there, and it kind of fits in with this whole collectivist mindset. When I went in and saw that their showers, it was all, shared showers. Really, like, funky smells in the gym. A lot of people think it's like
made me funky.
a lot of people think that it's a meat market. I saw there were some good-looking women there, but I didn't really think of that musky, that thick, oh wow, type of smell as being meat market-ish.
Was it like a foghorn when you go in
Like
the
I've seen 24-hour fitnesses years ago, like 10 years ago, like the early one in the Pearl District, and it looked a lot more appealing, like in like the late 90s than whatever it's turned into today. And I've also seen the 24-hour fitnesses in Texas. But what I want to say is they're still asking people to thumb scan to come in, like right at the gate. And you might be able to opt out. I think people think that this is cool and trendy. But this whole collectivist shower thing, I'm not homophobic. But, why don't you give me a choice? Why don't you let the men and women shower together that want to shower together, and the men and men that want to shower together, and women and women? Like, I'm all for freedom. What I don't like is being asked for $45 to be a member at a gym where they don't even have stalls on the showers. It's just, big, get it down, just gotta, with the guy right next to you, and it's like, whoa, dude, why don't you have any stalls? So, I mean, I find that strange that a big corporation would be getting us so conditioned to getting butt-ass naked and in these shower stalls. We see collectivization across the board and corporate greed increasing. What really is a turnoff from 24-hour fitness, and I'm not genuinely thinking about joining their gym. I like local gyms, but the pass was beneficial the last couple of days. They wasted 2.5 hours of my time when I came in at 6:30 to want to work out the second time, and they're like, well, have you met the person you're I don't know whether they call it a counselor or a salesman. I'm not sure the terminology they use, but to see how you're going. Oh, how you're doing. Oh, we'll do that later. Oh no, you have to meet up with that person before your second workout. And I'm sitting there at 6:30 in the morning all ready to work out. And I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? You don't have private showers. You want me to thumb scan to get in. You want your members to. It's $45 plus an initiation fee. There's already a bunch of people like running like rats that probably voted for either Obama or Romney. And you're telling me that I have to see someone.
What is it, like a fitness counselor or something?
I was just here 12. A counselor, make sure everything's good. Are we good?
So they're like micromanaging you socially in the place. That's creepy.
I'm fucking good. I was just here 12 hours early.
That's really creepy.
They weren't doing that 10 years. Like maybe it used to be a meat market. I don't see how you could find yourself sexy or someone else sexy. It walks into that type of a slave training center. I wouldn't want to meet my wife there.
See, I never look at myself on a monitor. Let me flip my hair because my beautiful blue hair. Oh, that's gorgeous.
So yeah, I mean, for anyone that finds that a meat market, those are some kinky motherfuckers. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to get dirty here.
Well, it seems like they're trying to micromanage you, and maybe if they have these people that talk to you, it's an easier way for them to get you into paying for a trainer.
Yes.
That might be what's going on here. I don't know. I'm just theorizing.
And if you have any questions too.
Yeah.
If you're
well, it was a cute girl that was talking to me the first time. It's like, oh, so yeah, coming back to Portland, huh? Just like real superficial, like insert I give a fuck here, like big, and I was very like
big doe eyes and big
and she's like, well, on Thursday when your thing runs up, you can sign up and you can cancel it on Monday and you get your money back. I'm like, I'm not giving nobody my credit card. I didn't say that. I'm like, okay,
what would be
interesting.
The point of that?
It was more like, let's just get the pass thing out of the way and I'll just be on my way and you'll be on your way. Now I have a third day tomorrow. I don't know that I'll be at the 24-hour fitness. I need to work out again. I need to take a shower. I need to shave. Do those basic things. The sauna was great. That was the upside. 24-hour fitness.
Well, yeah,
it wasn't
really
too funky,
for you,
but it was
co-ed?
It wasn't a very. It was co-ed.
Yeah, they've always been co-ed, so that's good.
It wasn't very large though. What if a lot of people wanted to be there at once? They would be
jammed in there.
Literally jammed in there, butt to butt. It probably could only take comfortably maybe 6 people to 10 people. That's a big gym. So. Yeah, 24-hour fitness is definitely going in a new direction, and
that's my little video game addiction. Yes.
It'd be interesting to know if FEMA has any agreements with 24-hour fitness. Maybe to, in a disaster, do their training there, or they have agreements with Walmart. In the event of a disaster, they'll take over a Walmart center.
I can't wait.
But yeah.
That's like one of my worst nightmare situations where I'm being forced inoculated at Walmart.
So tell us about your video game that you're playing here.
Okay, well, this is a video game
what you're learning
that's based on a TV show called Defiance, and basically there's episodic levels or missions that correspond to various episodes, and they're actually promoting it like people in the game and your activity in the game can actually affect the TV show eventually. So it's hyper addictive. They're working on your brain with 3 formats: your TV, your computer, and they're really trying to develop.
And how's the experience for you?
The experience for me is it's kind of creepy because I'm a male. I have normal male instincts. I like killing things. Like there's something to be said about like our base primal instincts. This is stimulating my Cambrian mind, and I understand that's what's going on, but I still keep playing it. So that's saying something,
It's addictive, right?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say I use the word addiction, but people can become addicted to video games, but I don't feel as if though I wouldn't forego food or gardening or making money to play this game. So I wouldn't necessarily think that I'm addicted to it, but I could see how someone could be.
Sure.
If they had enough resources to where they didn't have to live their life. I could see how people could get totally sucked into this kind of stuff. Especially since it's based on a TV show.
And it has hell bugs.
Hell bugs, it has hell bugs, indeed. Hell bugs are addictive. It's really fun to kill those hell bugs. It is. It's true.
Does it have all the different alien races?
Yes, all the various alien races that's in the TV show.
Including Xenu from Scientology, because if he's not down, I don't know. If he's not involved.
I don't know, man. I think we need to pay a little extra to get to Tech to have the alien spirits purged out of our bodies that Xenu killed the intergalactic warlord way back when in the mythology
that is true.
Scientology or whatnot.
Yeah, the truth about what Scientologists believe.
You know what? I miss the good old days of Anonymous when they were tormenting the Scientologists. That shit was funny. Now they're doing a whole lot of other good stuff now, but like their roots, that stuff was hilarious. I remember in the early 2000s watching Anonymous folks torment
Are you
the
waiting
Scientology.
for some sort of a demon to come out of that cloud right there? Looks like they're waiting for something supernatural to happen after a solar flare, and they're waiting for some sort of paranormal activity. Oh look, they're starting to move already.
You're funny, Alex.
Well, thank you, Mike, for putting your 2 cents in on the collectivization of America.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, just one quick thought. The only thing worse than giving a government your biometric data or your marketing data or any data about your personality or anything like that is giving it to a private corporation, because at least a government has to pretend like they're going to respect your civil rights and there's HIPAA, when you have a medical issue. But if you give away your medical data to a private company or any kind of data, they're going to use that to create a psychological profile of you, because all these corporations keep selling your data back and forth, and eventually the amount of data they have on you is so complex that they can predict what you want to eat at a given sporting event.
I wonder if they have cameras in the showers at 24-hour fitness. I mean, they've got all these other things there.
I hope not.
Putting a big database on
I know that
who looks the best, butt naked. I don't know. Combine that with strike a pose at the airport.
What's really funny, Alex, is
sure.
the LEDs on your webcam is like snake charming me, like because you have these really shiny blue lights on there, and you could totally mesmerize somebody with that thing. You're like, do what Alex says, like buy me a cookie.
No, the people at home aren't watching the LED screen.